What's up, guys? It's your boy, hey, it's Darren. I have 1.4 million on TikTok and over 6,000 all-time streamers on Spotify. And
I'm Big Fat with 1.5 million followers, pretty much almost 3 million across all social media.
And this is the very first episode of Make It Make Sense.
Our first topic is going to be the TikTok ban. Make it make sense. Ow. Shut up. So the TikTok ban. What does it mean to ban TikTok? Well, it's not like this is the first time. It's been around before. The last administration put stipulations and demanded that we isolate our data. As far as I know, that was still taking place. A facility being built in either Texas or California. I can't remember. I think it was Texas. So don't ever know what happened to that, because now the new administration just up and decides, oh, we need to ban it because, you know, we don't want China having our data. Okay, China's been stealing from us for years. The problem is, in my opinion, I don't feel China gives a damn about my Netflix password or if I've got $200 in the bank. We've got people higher up that have been caught selling secrets to China. It doesn't hit the news very often, but one very recently was actually a soldier at Fort Campbell, Kentucky, which is right next door, was caught selling the secrets of guided missile systems to China. That happened this year. But you're only going to see a quick blurb about that. Now it's all about TikTok and no. They've been people, Snowden. We've had people, that have been selling secrets off for years. So, let's get a big thing going with in the Congress and in the Senate. Let's grill TikTok and all this. And what was funny was, and you mentioned it earlier, they're like, no one should have TikTok, especially if they're in the government. And damn if one of them guys didn't turn around and say, I have my son check his TikTok. And, okay, wait a minute. That is linked to your home internet service. You're a member of Congress. You're worried about me having TikTok living in the middle of Kentucky? Let's worry about Congress having TikTok. Seriously? Make that make sense.
I think it's funny that they invited, the owner of TikTok.
No, it wasn't the owner.
Yeah, he runs it.
It was a spokesperson for...
No, he was the owner.
No, it was a CEO.
CEO. Okay, CEO of TikTok. I think it's funny they invited him to, have him explain everything about TikTok. But every time he would go to explain something, he'd get cut off. They would not let that man talk.
Yeah, he never had a chance.
If you're going to invite someone to explain their app, because you let all the other people talk. The owner of Facebook, you let the owner of Twitter, you let all of them talk, but you would not let that man talk.
I got to catch you there now. When Zuckerberg appeared on there, they laid waste to him. That is their job. When you appear before that panel, it doesn't matter who you are. The reason why you're there, they're going to grill you on. They're going to. They got particular ones that are just designed to break people down and make them look terrible. But they're going to get their own answers. They're not going to get the answer from you, so they're just going to make up whatever they want.
Bullies.
Yeah, more or less. But that's their job in those panels. Now, what to believe? As far as it going away, they've got till the first of the year to sell it to anybody else other than China. ByteDance could make a fortune. It's possible that they could sell it. That is possible. Elon Musk, I am a champion of saying, go buy it, buddy. Because, he's turning people loose on X, man.
It is talking about Elon Musk buying TikTok possibly. That's one of the top buyers right there is Elon Musk.
That would be fabulous. But they don't have to sell it. Okay? If they did, they would make a huge chunk of money and could move on to other endeavors. They could turn around and invent another one and people would line up to get on it too. But there are other options out there. You've got Facebook. They do Reels now. YouTube does Shorts. Instagram. Clapper, which I'm verified on, is just like TikTok. It's supposed to have a little bit more freedom. Some things are, some things aren't. There's other options out there because to a lot of us, it is our source of income. Okay? And I don't think that's what they take into consideration. I think if people in Congress spent a little time, it's bad enough the fact that they can't prove that data is being stolen.
Right.
They just presume, well, it's China. They got to be stealing our data. Let me tell you something, Scooter. I Googled something one time. I can't remember the product. I went on Facebook a couple hours later, and all of a sudden I was getting ads for, hey, don't you want to buy this? How the hell did you know I was even looking? So it's okay for American companies to steal our data, just not China.
I mean, I've done
make that make sense.
I did. I was looking at glasses one time, and as a matter of fact, it's Prada, and all of a sudden I go on Facebook, and first thing that pops up is Prada. I was like,
so it's okay for them to steal our data. Make that make sense. Next, how long is the deadline? The deadline's to the first of the year, okay? And that is when they're just going to say, all right, no more TikTok. I don't believe that's how that's going to work, because then we'll come to lawsuits over, our rights, or actually the app's rights of our Constitution, freedom of speech. We give away our freedom of speech when we signed on to this app and many other apps, because they limit what we can say. They ground us, they suspend us, or they take your account away. But the lawsuits will begin. So will it go away January 1st or whatever the deadline was, right around the first of the year? No, not right off the bat. That's not saying it won't eventually, but it can. All right? So you got the lawsuits. The panic. I mean, we've been here before. It's unnerving to think about,
let's just go ahead and talk about it. What's the greatness about TikTok and why it's been so helpful? First of all, TikTok drove $15 billion in revenue for U.S. small businesses in 2023.
Amazing.
$15 billion. It relied, literally over 7 million U.S. businesses across the country rely on TikTok's platform. TikTok is giving people, I'll use me for example. I had a brain surgery in 2018, and I had no way of getting a job. I found TikTok, and thank God, I was able to get back on my feet because of TikTok. TikTok has helped so many people, and not only that, but it's brought us so many new artists, so many people that we would have never knew about. Kingery, we got Shabuzi, we got Jesse Murph, just a bunch of artists, Dax, that we never would have knew about if it wasn't for TikTok. TikTok is basically the best way to market yourself or to market your business.
Because it has such a vast hold. There's over 4 million people just in the United States. I've been viral, and I'm not bragging, I'm blessed. I've been viral in 5 different countries. So I got a neighbor 5 houses down that has no idea who the hell I am. But there's people in other countries that know who I am. But it's not just the financial. Mm-hmm. It's the mental and physical, because that's all you ever see on the news is, look at what it's doing to our children and all these dangerous trends. Those trends have been going on. When I was a kid, man, he's like, I dare you to do this. How dare you to eat that bug? Well, by God, Billy Bob. That's human nature. That's going to happen. But the point I'm trying to make is they focus on anything mentally bad. Let me tell you about the mentally good. I get messages constantly about people that literally depend on seeing my videos. Unfortunately, that it's what requires them to help get through their day. That touches me. You're dealing with somebody that has PTSD, extreme anxiety, depression. That's me. So in order for me to reach that avenue to help other people like that, it lifts us all up together. Because if you want to talk about addiction, I get addicted to that. The recognition of helping someone. Not that I'm a celebrity, but the fact that I'm helping people. And every time they tell me, you helped me so much through my bad days, I'm like, trust me, you've helped me. Because every time I hear that, it fuels my fire to say, well, shit, I got to do more. Mm-hmm. I need to reach more people.
It's it's crazy. You talk about the trends on TikTok, which we've never seen them.
They show crap on the news. Hit your teacher, or tear up a bathroom. I've never seen one of those videos.
Never. And
ever.
Then they pulled out it was like a gun simulator. Basically, you can get it on your phone. It's a little AR you can shoot. And they're like, well,
it makes the gun noise.
This is promoting violence. First of all, let me go ahead and tell you how many times I've scrolled on Facebook or scrolled on Instagram and said, uncover the scene, and it's someone actually getting taken out.
It's terrible.
Graphic.
And it's everywhere.
But we can go after TikTok. It don't make sense to me. If you're going to go after one app because of this, then go after all of them. Because I've seen full-blown graphic videos on Facebook, Instagram, and they still won't take them down, even when we report them.
Yeah, I mean, now listen, I watch the news every night, okay? And I keep up with things, especially when I hear something about the internet. They are making great strides to protect our children from stuff they see on Facebook or TikTok or Instagram. They're really hard and heavy on Instagram right now. They don't have to. The government should not have to if parents were doing their job. I knew what this boy was doing the whole time he was growing up. He hated my guts because he was under my thumb. But I knew what he was doing, and I knew whether he was doing right or wrong. You have to be a parent. It starts with the parents. I know we're like, oh, well, the child has a say. If he's under 18, sorry about it. When it comes to my child's safety, he does not have a say.
Yeah, I mean,
he'll learn later on, and I think he did learn. I've showed him a lot of things that come to fruition that if he had stayed on a certain path, that's where he would have ended up.
Yeah, I have a daughter of my own now, and it's like, she has TikTok, but she's under parental code, which parents, if you don't know, you can do that, where you put in a passcode that she won't know, or he won't know, or your kid won't know, and she only sees dog videos and pet videos that are about cuddly cute animals. So that's how I protect my child, I mean, it's just basically, parents need to take, initiative in raising their children instead of letting a phone raise their child.
That's a whole different additive of make it make sense all by itself. So, in conclusion, there's a lot of factors that fall into this as far as, the TikTok ban. There's things that we can do as people on the app to try to help make it better, and we need cooperation from the app itself to improve things. The government's going to do what they got to do. We got to do what we got to do. And that's just to make the best of any situation we got. But as far as what they're trying to do, as far as banning TikTok, you're going to have to make it make sense. I mean, that's just what it boils down to.
So guys, with that in conclusion, hope y'all enjoyed this episode of Make It Make Sense. We were talking about the TikTok ban. If you agree with us, or if you don't, hey, leave a comment, Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and tune in for next time. Episode 2 will be coming soon. As in, what, next Friday?
Yeah!
Next Friday. We love y'all. Make sure you go follow us on all platforms, and go stream my music. I got a new song coming out, When You Save Me, releases this Friday. We love y'all's faces. It's your boy, Hey, it's Darren.
Hey, it's Darren. I'm Big Fat. Follow us on all social medias. See ya!
Peace!
See you soon. I'm leaving. I gotta poop.